A dramatic legal movement has unfolded in one of India's most polarizing cases. Activist and former JNU student leader Umar Khalid, accused in the 2020 Delhi riots' larger conspiracy case, has been granted interim bail to attend his sister's wedding from December 16 to 29, even as the broader legal battle continues. The Delhi court's decision came with strict conditions: no social media use, no contact with witnesses, and strict limits on movement even during the brief release period. This is not Khalid's first time receiving such relief. In 2022 and 2024, similar interim bail was granted so he could attend close family weddings, reflecting a rare but recognized legal practice in Indian courts for personal emergencies. But this time, the larger legal storm is far from over. Khalid has been in jail since September 2020, charged under the stringent Unlawful Activities Prevention Act (UAPA) and multiple IPC provisions, accused by Delhi police of being a part of pre-planned, orchestrated conspiracy tied to the February 2020 Northeast Delhi riots that killed 53 people and left hundreds injured. Over the past 5 years, Khalid has repeatedly applied for regular bail. The trial court and the Delhi High Court rejected his pleas, citing the gravity of the alleged conspiracy and the extensive charge sheets filed by prosecutors. His lawyers argue that prolonged incarceration without trial violates basic human rights, but the police insist that the nature of the charges justifies detention without bail. Recently, the Supreme Court has reserved its verdict on the regular bail pleas not only of Khalid but also of fellow activists like Sharjeel Imam and others accused in the same case. That pending judgment could reshape the legal landscape for all accused. The case's roots lie in the intense protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act and the NRC in February 2020, events that escalated into communal violence. Police allege Khalid and others used protest platforms and speeches to mobilize and instigate violence, framing it as part of a larger strategic plan. Defense lawyers counter that these are political and democratic expressions and not criminal conspiracies. Human rights groups have also raised concerns about the use of UAPA, a law that makes bail exceptionally difficult, arguing that prolonged detention without trial chills dissent and rights advocacy. Such criticism isn't limited to India. International rights organizations have called for his unconditional release, claiming his detention raises questions about civil liberties in democratic societies. As the interim bail unfolds, the broader questions remain. Will the Supreme Court restore regular bail? Can Khalid's prolonged incarceration without trial be legally and morally justified? And what precedent will this set for future cases involving protests, political speech, and national security? Only a full legal resolution, either through the Supreme Court's upcoming order or eventual trial outcomes, will determine whether this brief respite at a family celebration is merely a footnote or the beginning of a major shift in how India's courts balance civil liberties against stringent anti-terror laws.